What's up guys, and welcome to another deck concept. Today we're looking at the Celestial Double Star Shaman deck concept. So we're going to be focused around this one synchro monster, and it'll create a lot of plays for us. As well as this deck is very large. As you can see here, we have fusions, synchros, exceeds, rituals even. So that's why the deck will be a 60 card deck. So brace yourselves, we're going in. The Celestial Shaman. So this card is a level 2 Synchro Tuner monster, generic requirements. When it's Synchro Summon, you can activate this effect. You can special summon up to 4 level 2 non-tuner monsters from your hand or graveyard, but their effects are negated and they're special summon in defense mode. As well as you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn from your extra deck except for Synchro monsters. So that's a pretty powerful effect if you have a lot of level 2 non-tuners laying about, right? So what would you use this with? We would use it with the Synchro Fusionist, because its effects will activate in the graveyard, so the effects negated part doesn't really apply to Synchro Fusionist. As well as the Celestial Shaman can special summon up to 4, so you can special summon back multiple Synchro Fusionists, and then bam, searches out the fusion spell cards thanks to the Synchro Fusionist effect. For our fusion spell targets, we have the Brilliant Fusion, the Shadal Fusion, the Miracle Fusion, and the good old Polymerization. We have our minor Gem Knight engine for the Gem Knight Seraph Knight for the additional normal summon. Lazuli will be our Gem Knight target because if we do draw it, she can be a level 1 non-tuner monster for the Shaman play. We have Crystal Rose because we're going to fuse a lot, and it can special summon itself by banishing a fusion monster from your graveyard. And we have Formage Trick Clown for another light target, and it can special summon itself from the grave as well. For our Shadals, we have the Shadal Falco, Squamata, Dragon, Beast, Shadal Core because Kumata can send Core or Beatrice can send Core too, and then that gets back our Shadal Fusion or our El Shadal Fusion. We have the El Shadal Winda, and we have El Shadal Grista because we're running the Jet Synchron, which is fire attributed, and the Jet Synchron can special summon itself from the grave, so that's really nice. For our hero monsters, we're running the new hero monster, the Vision Hero Vion. If this card's normal or special summon, you can send one hero monster from your deck to the graveyard. You can also once per turn banish one hero monster from your graveyard to add one Polymerization from your deck to your hand. We're also running the Elemental Hero Shadow Mist because if it's sent to the graveyard, we can search out any hero monster, including the Vision Hero Vion, Destiny Hero Malicious, Destiny Hero Celestial. So if Celestial is in the graveyard except for the turn it was banished and you have no cards in your hand, you can banish itself and another Destiny Hero monster from your graveyard to draw 2 more cards. Destiny Hero Deadly Guy level 6 requires a Destiny Hero monster plus a Dark Effect monster. So once per turn during either player's turn, you can discard 1 card from your hand to send 1 Destiny Hero monster from your deck or hand to the graveyard. And then all Destiny Hero monsters on your side field gains 200 attack for every Destiny Hero monster in the graveyard. Vision Hero Adoration, requiring 2 hero monsters. And Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, requiring a hero monster plus a water monster. We're going to get to the water part shortly. For some dark support, we have Armageddon Knight and Dark Refer. They both have the same purpose of sending dark monsters from our deck to the graveyard. Summoner Monk has the purpose of bringing out the Dark Refer and the Armageddon Knight or the Vision Hero Vion. We have Jewels of the Valiant to ensure more mills are made. We have a minor Necros engine because we can search out the Necros monsters in a generic way, which is the Herald of the Arclight, because Celestial Shaman plus the Synchro Fusionist makes the Herald of the Arclight, and when Arclight hits the graveyard, you can search out the Necros of Brainek, searches out the Colossalus into the cycle, and then you can cycle back your ritual monsters, including the Trishula, which is a big power play, as well as we got the Necros of Unicorn to recover our Necros cycle or any of our Necros monsters in the graveyard, as well as they are water for the Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. We have additional support cards. We have the Jet Synchron as mentioned before, the Glow Up Bulb, the Level Eater, the Dandelion for our tokens, Doppelwar for more tokens, but probably not necessary in this deck, the Plague Spider Zombie, the 1-for-1, and the Foolish Burial. For our combo example, we will have these cards in our hand. We have the Vision Hero Vion, Jewels of the Valiant, Jet Synchron, Plague Spirit Zombie, and Shadal Falco. First up, we will normal summon our Vision Hero Vion, then we'll activate its effect, sending our Elemental Hero Shadow Mist to the graveyard, then Shadow Mist's effect will activate, searching out a Destiny Hero Malicious and adding it to our hand. Then we'll activate the Jewels of the Valiant from our hand to our side of field. Then we'll activate Vision Hero's Violent's second effect to banish our Elemental Hero Shadow Mist from our graveyard to add forth a Polymerization from our deck to our hand. Then Jewels of the Valiant will activate since we banished a dark monster. We can send a non-dark monster from our deck to your graveyard. such as the Dandelion, which is Earth attributed, and when Dandelion is sent to the graveyard, we can special summon 2 fluff tokens, level 1 of each, and then we can activate our Pommelization to fuse our Destiny Hero Malicious and our Vision Hero Vion into the Destiny Hero Deadly Guide. We'll activate its effect, discarding our Jet Synchron from our hand to the graveyard to send our Destiny Hero Celestial from our deck to the graveyard for next turn draw plays. Then we'll activate Malicious effect from the graveyard by banishing itself. We special summon another Malicious from our deck. Then we'll rank 6 with our Malicious and our Deadly Guide into the rank 6 Beatrice the Eternal Lady. Then we'll activate Beatrice's effect, detaching the Malicious to send a Synchro Fusionist from our deck to the graveyard. Then we'll activate Jet Synchron's effect by descending our Plague Spider Zombie to the graveyard. We can special summon itself back. Then we'll Synchro Summon level 2 with a Jet Synchron and a Fluff token to Synchro Summon into the Celestial Double Star Shaman. Shaman will now special summon our Synchro Fusionist back from our graveyard. Now we cannot special summon from our extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Synchro monsters, but that's okay. We can sync 4 with the Synchro Fusionist plus the Celestial Shaman into the level 4 Herald of the Arclight. Fusionist will activate its effect, searching out a fusion spell card, such as the Shadal Fusion for next turn plays as well. And then we can top deck our Shadal Falco to special summon back forth our Plague Spider Zombie we just discarded with the Jet Synchron's effect. Then we can sync level 7 with the Herald of the Arclight, Plague Spider Zombie, and our final Fluff token to Synchro Summon into our Clearwing Synchro Dragon. Then we'll activate Herald of the Arclight's effect because it was sent to the graveyard. We can search out our Necros of Brynek, and then that will shuffle our deck so our top deck won't be Shadal Falco anymore. We can definitely stop right here, but technically we could Ritual Summon for the Necros of Brynek right now because we still have the Destiny Hero Malicious in our graveyard ready to special summon another Malicious from our deck, the last one, and we can activate Brynek's effect, discarding itself to add the Colossalist, and Colossus will add Necros Cycle, then Cycle will tribute the Malicious from our side field, then Ritual Summon the Necros of Brynek from our graveyard, which is a possibility. So this is what this deck looks like. It's a lot of fun, but you know, it's definitely not competitive in any shape or form because it doesn't really have any back row removal. You get destroyed by back row really easily because, you know, combo decks, right? But it's a lot of fun because you get a lot of different kind of summons you get there. We got the Fusion, the Synchro, the Exceed, the Ritual Summon even. No pendulums, but you know, we can make do with that without that, right? Anyways, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you guys later.